Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Our second game here on this Saturday morning. We got the New York Yankees traveling to Minnesota to take on the Twins. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for the visiting New York Yankees. Leading off, playing short, Tony Kubek. Playing second, Bobby Richards. Batting third, playing right field, Roger Maris. Batting fourth, playing center, Mickey Mantle. Batting fifth, playing first, the Moose, Bill Skowron. And doing the catching today, batting sixth is Johnny Blanchard. Playing seventh, I'm batting seventh, playing left field is Hector Lopez. Batting eighth, playing third is Boyer. And on the mound, doing the pitching for the Yankees, batting ninth, Bob Turley. And let's take a look at the hometown Minnesota Twins lineup. Batting first, playing shortstop is Zorro Vestals. And playing center, batting second is Green. Batting third, playing first is Killebrew. Batting fourth, playing left is Lemon. Batting fifth, doing the catching is Beatty. Batting sixth, playing right field is Allison. Batting seventh and playing second is Gardner. Batting eighth and at third is Reno. And on the mound, doing the pitching, batting ninth for the Twins is Pedro Ramos. Let's get down to the field, folks. Get this ball game underway. And here's the first pitch to Quebec. A 36, and that's going to be a strikeout. Ramos gets the K to start this game off. Alrighty, here comes Bobby. A 13, and he's going to have a 2-ball no count. Bobby is. Can he take advantage of this pitching count? A 8 against a C pitcher is going to be a single in the left. So Bobby starts the game off right with a single, brings up the big bumpers, the M&M boys, Maris and Mantle with a runner on first now. Here in the top of the first, and a 31. That's going to be 2 balls and no strikes on Maris. Can he take advantage of it like Bobby did? A 42, and Roger walks the hard way. 2 more balls, and Appa, hard to get back-to-back walks like that. Here comes Mick up now with runners on first and second. Got a runner in scoring position. Can Mick drive him in? A 43, and that's going to be a comebacker to the mound. He fires over the first. The runners will advance. That's 2 outs now with second and third for the Moose. And the Moose is hitting 284 with 6 home runs and how many RBIs? 21 RBIs on the year. I don't know if you want Moose up in this situation if you're a Twins fan. And here's the pitch to the Moose. And a 23. They strike the Moose out. So the Yankees leave second and third. Can't get them in, and we go to the bottom of the first. Here's your Twins. And a 31 off of D. That's going to be a single in the left field. Twins get the lead runner on. And they're going to do a little bit of hit and run here with Green. Try to stay out of the double play here. And here's the pitch. A 24. That's a 13. I think he's going to steal here. No, strike, runner out stealing. They gun him down. How about that? They gun him down. So we got a caught stealing. So that wipes out that. And 1 strike on Green. and a 54. He's going to fly out Roger out there in right field. 2 down. Here comes Harmon, Killebrew, and a 23. That's a 41. That's a first and second on an error on Bob. So Hank makes his way down to second as Bob throws that ball away. And that brings up Jim Lemon with a runner on second, 2 outs. And a 24, he strikes Bob out. So his own error doesn't come back to cost him. We go to the top of the second, score 0-0 here in Minnesota. And a 53, that's a 19. That's going to be an error on see who's PEDRO playing third. So Blanchard's on at first. Lopez is up. Sorry. That was an error on the shortstop for Blanchard. I looked at that wrong. Let's do an undo here. Give the error to the right person. That's an error on Zorro out there at short. There we go. Looked at the chart wrong. Here we go. Now Lopez is up with Blanchard on. And a 46. That's going to be a ground ball down the second. His only play is the short. Stop covering as Lopez is able to beat the throw. So 1 down here in the second for Boyer with a runner on first. 65, he's going to foul out to the catcher. 2 down. That brings up Bob. And a 56, he strikes Bob out. Yankees lead another runner on. So we go to the bottom of the second, 0-0. Here comes Beatty. 31. He's going to single in the left field over the shortstop's head. Then they get the lead runner on. This time it's Allison up with a runner on first. 64. That's a 40. And that's fielder's choice. First baseman Moose comes up with it, fires down the second. Quebec covering for an out, but not enough time to get Allison at first. So Gardner's up now with Allison on first. 1 down, a 51. That's going to be an infield hit for Gardner. Makes it first and second. And 1 out here. All righty. Bob's got himself in a little bit of a pickle here in the bottom of the second. See if he can get out of it. And PEDRO thinks not. He squares this one up. 25. That ball is deep, deep, deep to right field. And Maris looks up and watches that ball go over the fence for a 3-run homer. And just like that, 3-0 Twins. And here comes the pitcher Ramos up now with a 3-run lead. And he's not done yet. He gets makes nice contact, hits that ball into left center. Pick up with it, fires it in. So top of the lineup up. Versailles is up now with the pitcher on at first. And the hits just keep on coming. And Ramos with his speed is going to make it the whole way to third here on that ball hit in right field. So now we got first and third with Green up. It's early in the game yet. You got to think the Yankees can score some runs, so they'll play back for the double play. 46, that's a 12. Does it pay off? And they can't get, matter of fact, it don't pay off because Bob's got the W. So that's a walk. Walks the bases loaded. Sure. Bob's falling apart here, folks. So here we go. Killebrew up now. Bases jammed. Not who you want up if you're a Yankee fan. A 62. That's a 37. Fly out to center. That's deep center because everybody's going to advance one base. We're going to have second and third with 2 outs. And that brings up Lemon. And the score's 4-0. And it just keeps on going and going and going. That's a single in the center. And the batter's going to end up at second on the throw home to try to get Green. Sure. The hit parade keeps going, and it's 6-0 quickly here in the second. They're out to talk to Bob, asking, what the hell do you think you're doing? We got to go back here. Do that again here. So we got a single in the center. Single in the left, rather. Single in the left. Or 2-2. Or 0-1, I guess. Try that. One Bob to end up at second, not at third. There we go. And Beatty's up now after they talk to Bob. And he finally going to get out of the inning with a pop up the short. But not until the Twins score 6. Sure, we'll make it a 6-0 game here going to the top of the third. We got the top of the lineup due up for the Yanks. Here comes Tony. 34. That's going to be a fly out to center. Green's got that. One down. Comes Bobby up. 61. He's going to hit that ball down the short. And Versailles fires over to first for 2 down. As Hank's got that one. And here comes Roger. And that ball is deep. That ball is back, and going over the right field fence for a home run. Makes it 6-1. The Yanks get on the board here. Here comes Mick. And he's going to foul out to the catcher to end the inning. The Yanks do score 1. Make it a 6-1 ball game as we go to the bottom of the third. Here comes Allison up. And he's going to hit that ball down to Quebec for the first out of the inning. 1 down. Here comes Shotgun Gardner. See what Will can do here. Billy Gardner, who will be playing for the Yankees before long. He strikes him out. All righty. And we got PEDRO up. He's already homered here today. And this time they strike him out. So 3 up and 3 down after that shaky second. Bob settles down as we make our way to the 4th inning here. 51 against the C. That's going to be a pop up to the third baseman. One down here. Brings up Johnny. Here's Johnny. 24, and they strike out Johnny. Two down here in the fourth. Here comes Hector. And Hector is going to pop up to third also. So 3 up and 3 down here for the Yanks in the fourth. So we go to the bottom of the fourth. Score still 6-1. The bad guys, the Twins. Here we go. Pitcher's up, Ramos. And a 36. That's going to be a walk. He walks the pitcher. All righty, top of the order up now. Nobody on with the pitcher on at first. Zorro up the bat. 62. That might be his best friend. No, it's not. That ball's hit down the third. They can't get Parcells at first. He's too fast. So it's just a 5-4. Yeah, 5-4 put out. All righty. We're going to do another hit and run with Green this time. And here we go. A 25 and an 8. Single to right, runner to third. Against an A, C, A, B, or B pitcher. He's a D, so single and a run. Got first and third with 1 out. And you got Big Hank Harmon Killebrew up with first and third. He has a good possibility of hitting so a double play. Harmon's not fast, so we'll play the infield back here. A 36, that's a 33, and he pops him up to second. That ball is way up there. Bobby waits for it to come down. 2 down here. A fourth. The Yanks can't afford to give up another run here. Here comes Lemon. 13, that's a 22. What the heck's that going to be? Ball, runners advance one. A balk, runners advance 1 base. What's a balk? Is that a BLK? I think that's what it is. Let's look it up here. I think that's what a balk is. Let's look. First balk I've had of the season. Balk. BLK. Yep. I thought it was. Just wanted to make sure. That brings in a run. What? Look at that again. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. BLK. BLK, yeah. Try it again. Maybe I hit the wrong button. BLK. No, says it's not. No, what's wrong here? Nope. BLK, my friend. Only valid if first base is open and there are 2 outs. So I guess we'll just do this. We'll just do, runner advance. That's what we'll do. More than one way to skin a cat. That's for sure. So let's try this. Runner on first advances and runner on third advances. A runner on third didn't advance. So let's try that again. And do third this time. Oh, wait a second. I got rid of the runner on second. So let's undo both of these. Undo both of them. Let's see here. What did green do there? That took me back too far. Green got on. What did green do with him on first? Now I forget. Darn it. Screwing this up, folks. Sorry about that. Just to try to balk somebody in. Oh, he did the hit and run. Runner went to third. So it was 1B, F9, runner on first. So 1BF7 are 1-2 bases. And let's do this. I only took care of that, so let's go back again. Okay. Runner advance R3. Okay. And then we'll do a runner advance R1. Alrighty, now we got first and second, and it is 7-1 thanks to the balk. And Killer Brew's up. Still because of the balk. And here's the pitch. And that ball is deep. That ball is going over center field, and this game is out of control, folks. Home run, Hank Harmon Killebrew. Shoo-wee. 9-1. 9-1, folks. This game is out of control. Here's Lemon up. Nobody on now. And that ball's hit down the short for the second out of the inning. The bullpen's up and about, and this will probably be last inning for Bob. 24. He strikes out Beatty to end the inning. But again, the Twins score 3, make it 9-1 as we go to the top of the 5th. With Boyer up, and then we'll pitch hit for Bob. A 36, and he's going to pop that ball up. No, he's not. He's going to strike out. Clint is. One down here. Like I say, that'll be it for Bob. Sure. Twins just racked him up. And who we're going to bring in the game here? We're going to bring in Duke. I think that's who we're going to bring in. Duke Moss is going to come in to pitch in the bottom of the 5th when we get there. And who are we going to pitch it with? Oh, let's see here. We ain't got a lot of people on the bench. So DeMaestri will come in and pitch it. There's Joe. One out, nobody on. Yanks down 9-1. And he gets a hold of that one and laces that ball in the right field. He does. Nice hitting by Joe. So we got a runner on first for Quebec. See what Tony can do in this situation. An 8 against a C pitcher, and the hits just keep coming. He hits that ball in the center, and Joe's going to make his way down the 3rd. 1st and 3rd now for Bobby. Can they keep this merry-go-round going here in the 5th and get the big boppers up and make a game out of this? Here comes Bobby. And he does. How about this, folks? He singles over to left. One runner scores. And let's see here if we get the right chart. Singles over to left. One runner scores, and the other runner goes to second. So that's 1st and 2nd now for the M&M boys. All righty. Now it's 9-2. See if Roger can do some damage here. And a 53, that's a 16. First on air. Runner out at home. Let's see, 2 outs. One runner scores, other out at 3rd. So it's an error on the center fielder. Error on the center fielder. R22 scores. And R1X is thrown out at 3rd. So the Yanks get 2 here in the top of the Let's see, I didn't get Richards out here. Let's do an undo here. Bobby needs to get thrown out here. So we got an error on the center fielder. Error 8, R22, R1X2. Why isn't it getting Bobby out at second here? Okay. There. 8. Well, since there's only 1 out, not 2 outs, 1 out, runner out at home. So we'll do that. Air 8 R2 X 2 R1 2 R02. Let's see if this works. I think that scored him, didn't it? Yeah, that scored a run. Don't want a run scored. Want him out at home. 1 Q back out at home, darn it. E8 R2X. And to get him thrown out at home should be a 2. R1 2 R02. It's not giving me 2 outs, man. Not giving me 2 outs. Driving me crazy here. Give me an error. Let's look it up here. Error on page 11 here. Errors. Okay. Errors, errors, and errors, and more errors. That's all it should be here. Error by the the center fielder. R0, 2. R1, 2. R2, X, 2. Doesn't let him score, but he doesn't get an out. So how in the hell? It's like they're both parked at third. Hey, Phillips. Let's see. I need to get him thrown out at home. Because right now there's only showing a 1 strikeout for the out. It's not getting him out at home. Oh my. So I don't want to give him a base hit. I want to give him an error. Error 8. If I does it, just something as simple as that. Nope. No, it doesn't. Let's see here now. How can I get him? We're just going to do what we can here. Okay. He's going to just get picked off at third, I guess. Not what I want, but picked off at third. R3, pick off. Okay. And then we'll do the runner advance. R2. And runner advance R1. And there we go. That's not what the way I want to do it, but that gets us through this mess. Brings up Mick with second and third and 2 outs, and the score still 9-2. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about that. That was way too long of a process, and we'll have to try to figure that out later. Here's Mick up with second and third, and that ball is back, and going over center field. Mick gets a hold of that, and that ball is gone, folks. How about that from the Mick? And that makes it a 9-5 ball game here. That brings up Moose now with 2 outs. And 28, he's going to hit that ball down the short. And they fire over the first to end the inning. But Yanks score 4, make it a 9-5 ball game here as we go to the bottom of the 5th. We got to bring on the Duke of Earl. Duke Moss is coming in. The pitch. All righty, and he'll face Mr. Allison. And he gets him to fly out to Lopez and left. And here's Gardner. A 36. He's going to pop that up to second. And Bobby's got that for out number 2. And here comes PEDRO, who's already homered in this game, 1 for 2. And he's going to fly out to Lopez and left. So Duke with a nice 1-2-3 inning. Go to the top of the 6th now with Johnny. Here's Johnny. And he strikes out Johnny. Is that Johnny's 3rd strikeout? No, 2nd. Comes Hector up. And Hector's going to lace that ball in the right field. Pulls that ball down there and gets on. Brings up Boyer. The runner on first. And that's going to be a 2-ball, no strike count on Bob. On Clint, rather. And Clint's going to get a hold of this 2-0 pitch. And he drives that ball into left field. And Lopez is going to stop at third, though. Nice double by Boyer. Second and third now. Only one out. We'll pitch hit for Duke. And who are we going to pitch it with Duke with? Let's see here. And they're getting some bullpen action up. They like to see Ramos make it through this 6th inning at least. He's due up to lead off the bottom of the 6th. And let's see here. I don't think we waste Yogi here. If I was them, I'd pitch around Yogi. I wouldn't intentionally walk him, but I wouldn't give him nothing good to hit with first base open. So let's see here. I guess we'll bring up Bob. Bob Serve will come up here to pitch hit for Duke. Bring Bob in. All righty, here's the pitch to Bob. And Bob says, watch out, baby. That ball is hit deep into left field. Sure. And that'll be a triple for Bob. That'll clear the bases. Ball rattles around down there. And all of a sudden now it's a 9-7 game. Runner on third, only one out. And they'll bring the infield in with Quebec up. And they're definitely stirring in the bullpen, that's for sure. After this game looked like it was all in hand. The wheels are falling off the card here. It looks like they're going to get Lee up in the bullpen. Let's see here, like say infield in. Here's the pitch to Quebec. A 21, that's a 30. And is that going to be deep enough to score him? Yes, it is. That ball's hit down the lemon, but Bob's going to score on it. So all of a sudden now it's a 9-8 ball game. And here comes Bobby. And that ball's well hit, sure. And that ball is back. Man, that ball is hit down the left center, route on around out there. And Bobby's going to get himself a triple. 2 triples here today in the left. Sure. The same inning. That brings up Roger with a runner on third. And here's the pitch to Roger. And he clubs that ball out. That ball is back. That ball is far. Home run Roger over left field. And that is it for Ramos. Sure. He fell apart here in the 6th. That error killed him by Green. Whoa. So that was a costly error out there. Sure. So let's see who we're going to bring in here. We bring in Lee in. Well, let's bring Polaris in. Bill, try to get out of this inning, and then we'll pitch hit for him. So we'll bring Bill in and try to get Mick out and get out of this inning. He'll turn Mick to the right side. All righty, here's the pitch to Mick. 2 outs, 10-9 game now. And Mick, he singles into left, I believe. Yep, Mick singles in the left. And the hits just keep coming for the Yanks. Righty, here comes up Moose with the runner on first, 2 outs. And a 35. And they're going to walk Moose. So sure, the bullpen ain't doing much either. Here's Johnny. Struck out twice today, 0 for 3. And a 41. They're going to get him to hit that ball down the short. They'll go the easy way to second to end the inning. Not until the Yankees score 5 and make this a 10-9 ball game, folks. And now we need a pitcher out here. And we're going to bring in Tex. Tex will come in to pitch. Let's see here. Maybe not. Let's look here. Could have a bunch of lefties coming up. McDermott will come in to pitch. That's who's going to come in to pitch with the lefties coming up here. Of course, Danny's on the second page. All righty. And the first batter he's going to face is going to be a pitch hitter here. And who's he going to face? Twins bench sucks, man. Sure. Viola is going to come in to pitch hit. See what Elmer can do here. Lead off the top of the bottom of the 6th with the Twins all of a sudden down now by 1. Here's the pitch. And he's going to hit that ball down to second. And that's an easy play for Bobby. 1 down. All righty. Brings the top of the order up now. Versailles is up. 26. He's going to hit that ball back to Danny. Danny's up with it. Throws over to Bill at first. 2 down. Here comes Larry. Lenny Green, rather, not Larry. Lenny, and he's going to strike him out. That's it in the 6th inning. We go to the top of the 7th. You got Lopez, probably a pitch hitter for Boyer, and then probably a pitch hitter. All depends. If nobody gets on, we might let him bat. And we got to bring in, who we bringing in here? We'll bring Lee in. Lee will come in for the Twins. All righty, and he's going to face Lopez here. And a 62. That ball is going to be hit down the third. Easy play over the first. One down. Brings up Boyer. 32. And that ball is going to be hit down the second. Gardner's got that. Two down. And you know what? We're going to let McDermott hit since nobody got on here. Pitched a good sixth inning. And what do you know? An 8 against a B. He's going to fly out the center. So 1, 2, 3 inning. And we go to the bottom of the seventh. No, I didn't figure it out, Phil. No, I just got him picked off at third and advanced, everybody. I have to figure it out. All righty, lead off the bottom of the seventh is Killebrew. 25. That's going to be a single in the left for Killebrew. Not the way, if you're a Yankee fan, you want this inning to start. And that'll get the bullpen up now. Here comes Lemon. And that's going to be a single in the right, runner to third. So all of a sudden now, Twins are threatening with nobody out. First and third. Got to play the infield in here. And we're going to bring in Tex. I think we're going to bring in Tex here. Yeah, we'll bring in Tex. Face these righties coming up. Alrighty, we got the infield in. The catcher's up Beatty. See if the Yankees can get out of this mess. A 46 and a 12. Safe at first, runner out at home. Other runner to third. That ball was hit down to second. Bobby up with it with the infield in. Good play. So now we got first and second, one down for Allison. And a 23, that's going to be a fly ball. And the left, the runners are hold. Nice job by Tech so far. And here comes Gardner. And a 13, that's going to be a 22. That's not going to be good. First on air on Tex. And that'll load the bases. Helping his own calls out, folks. Bases loaded now. And PEDRO's up. He's hit a home run in this game. In the second inning, here's the pitch to him. And a 13, and Tex just walks in the tying run. That's just lovely. And now they're going to have to pitch hit for Lee with the bases loaded. And they're going to bring up Dan Drobeck's going to come in to pitch hit. Bases loaded. Texas done walked in one run. And thanks to his error, this inning's still going on. Where's Don out here? There he is. All righty, here's the pitch. And he's going to make him pay probably. Let's see here. No, fly out the center left. He gets out of it, but he gives up the tying run, Tex does. as we go to the top of the eighth. And we need to bring in another pitcher here for the Twins. And that'll be guess they'll bring more in here. The pitch. Alrighty. And he'll be facing the top of the lineup here. Quebec, Richardson, Maris. Alrighty, here's the pitch to Tony. A 22, he's going to wrap that ball into right field for a single. Gets the go-ahead run on. Alrighty, here comes Bobby. Can he get him over to second at least? Make a productive out, if not get a hit. A 61, I don't think so. That's the old 6-4-3 double play. Here comes Roger. He's homered here in this game. He's 2 for 3 with a walk, home run. 2 home runs in the game. Sorry, I'm selling him short here. And here's the pitch. Can he get 3? 34. That's going to be a deep fly ball to center, but not deep enough. And that'll end the inning thanks to that double play. Make it to the bottom of the eighth. And let's see here. We got the top of the lineup up. Texas out there. All of them's righty, lefty, lefty, righty. So we'll let him in the game here. Here's the pitch to Vercel. And he gets a hold of it. And that ball is driven in the right center for a double. Maris gets the ball and throws it back in. So the go-ahead runs at second for Green. And a 62, he strikes Green out. It's a big out there. Brings up Killebrew. And a 35, he walks Killebrew. And that might be it for Tex here. Got Lemon, Beatty, and Allison. Let's see who we got in the pen here. We can bring in Coates here. That's what we'll do. Coates will come out to pitch. There's Jim at the top there. That'll be it for Tex as he just walked Harmon. Okay. First batter he'll face is Lemon with first and second, 1 out. Hoping for that doctor ordered double play. 22, that's not going to be good. First on error on Coates to load the bases. What's that, the third error for the Yankees? It sure is. All right, bases jammed. Here's Beatty. Hopefully he hits into a double play with catcher speed. And a 13, and nope, he's going to walk in the go-ahead run, folks. Ain't that awful? Just like the Twins did earlier. Walks in the go-ahead run. Here's Allison. This bullpen's for the Yankees and the Twins are imploding. And it ain't done yet. Let's see here. That's going to be a That's going to be a fly out to left. Unless there's 2 outs, and then it'd be a strikeout. There's not 2 outs. That's a fly out to left. And runner scores. Everybody else a hold. And that makes it a 12-2 game. 12-10 game, rather. Gardner's up now, first and second. 2 outs. And a 32. He's going to hit that ball down to second. Matter of fact, that's a infield fly. And Bobby's got it down at second. But 2-run score here in the 8th. And we got Mantle, Moose, and Blanchard up here in the top of the 9th to try to get back in this game. Moore's going to stay on the mound. Here's the pitch to Mick. And a 9 against a B. That's going to be a single in the left. Mick gets on. Brings the tying run to the plate. Here comes Moose with a runner on first. And he's 0 for 3, so he could be due, folks. And that ball is deep. That ball is back. Home run, Moose over the right field fence. This ball game is tied, folks. What a crazy game. Crazy, I say. It's a 12-12 game. Nobody out. And Johnny's up. And he gets Johnny to hit the ball down the third. Easy play, 1 out. Johnny's 0 for 5. Here's Lopez. 36. He's going to pop that ball up to second. 2 down. And here comes Boyer. 33. He squares this one up, folks. Could he drive this one out of the park and give the Yankees the lead? 54. No, he laces that ball into right field for a single. And that's going to bring up Yogi, the pitch hit for Coates. With a runner on first. And let's see. The Twins has got a lefty in the bullpen to face Yogi here. They got Stobbs. We'll bring Stobbs in, hopefully, just to pitch to Yogi, and then we'll pitch hit for him in the bottom of the 9th. So Stobbs is going to come in to pitch to Yogi. Only lefty they got in the pen. All righty. First, 2 outs for Yogi. A 63. He's going to fly out to center, and that'll end the inning. All righty. So we go to the bottom of the 9th, and Bill will come in to pitch for the Yankees, Stafford. All righty. He'll be facing the bottom part of the lineup here, but Beltro's hit a home run today, so you got to be careful. And he's going to He's going to fly out the deep center. Sure, that was close. Mick had just enough room to make the catch. Have a pitch hitter here for Stobbs. And we'll bring in the Mule Mincher. He'll do some pitch hitting here. Okay. Nobody on, one out here in the bottom of the ninth. 34. That's going to be a fly out to Mick and center again. All righty. Versel's up now, 2 outs. And a 61, he's going to fly out to Roger. So we're going to have extra. Read all about it. Extra baseball, folks. Going into the 10th now. Top of the order, due up for the Yanks. Twins need a pitcher here. And they'll bring in Sandusky. Will come in the pitch. That only leaves one guy out in the bullpen for them. All righty, he'll be facing the top of the order here. Here's Quebec. A 53, that's a 20. And that's an error on Gardner. What's that? That is their 4th error of the game. 3rd error of the game. Both teams has got 3 errors. Just killing their pitchers. Just killing them. All righty, here comes Bobby up now with a runner on first. Go ahead and run on base. And he is going to have a 2-ball, no strike count on Bobby. And a 35. And that is a wow pitch. So 3 balls and no strikes as the runner makes its way down. Bobby now 3-0 count with Quebec on at second. Go ahead, run in scoring position. And a 43. That's going to be hit back to the pitcher. And his only plays the first. Puts the go-ahead run at third. Definitely bring the infield in now. And heck, do you even pitch to Roger? I guess you pitch to Roger. He's what? He's 2 for 4 with 2 home runs. Sure. What's the Mick done today? Let's look at the box score here. And Mano is 3 for 5 with a home run. So I say you pitch to Roger. You bring the infield in. Here we go. A 34 is a 31. That could be deep enough. And it's hit out the center. And Tony's going to score the go-ahead run. The Yankees are up now, 13-12. Mix up now. Nobody on, 2 outs. And a 31. He's going to single in the left. And brings up Moose. Runner on first. A 43. He's going to hit that ball back to the pitcher. And that'll end the inning. But the Yankees score 1 and take the lead here in the top of the 10th. And we're going to make a pitching change here. No, we'll let Bill stay in the game. Let Bill stay in the game. This is only his 2nd inning. He'll be facing a lefty, a righty, and a righty. Yeah. We're not going to bring Luis in just to pitch the green and then 2 righties coming up. So let Bill pitch here in the bottom of the 10th. A 52, that's going to be hit down the 3rd. And Boyer's up with it, fires over the 1st. 1 down here, and now comes the righty, so he gets past the lefties. Here comes Killebrew with 1 swing of the bat to tie this game up, though. And a 15 and 8. He hits a deep fly ball, the center mix going back, and he makes the catch, folks. 2 down. Hank gave it a ride. And here comes Jim Lemon. Twins are down to their last at bat here, last out. 52, and that ball's hit down the 3rd. Boyer up with it, takes his time, fires over the 1st, and that's your ball game, folks. That is your ball game. If you like scoring, you like this ball game. Sure. 13-12. I thought for sure this was a loss for the Yankees on this one after being down by 6 in the 1st. They come back to winner. Let's look at the box score. Errors, and more errors. That is the name of this game. Roger, productive day, that's for sure, at the Metropolitan Stadium. Roger, 2 for 4 with a walk, 2 home runs, and 4 RBIs. Sure. But how many unearned runs for both teams? That's what we're looking at. 3 unearned runs given up by the Yanks, and 4 for the Twins. Sure. Your line score was 13 runs, 17 hits, and 3 errors. 12 runs, 12 hits, and 3 errors. Sure. Terrible fielding day. Let's do some fast score, fast play baseball here for the American League and take a look at the standings. And after that, we got the White Sox going to Cleveland. And the Tribe wins, Tim, if you're watching, 5-4. White Sox 4 runs on 8 hits and an error. And the Indians 5 runs on 12 hits and no errors. Now we go to Kansas City. Here we come, right back where we started from. And you got the Red Sox taking on the Athletics. And the Red Sox pound the Athletics. 12 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Athletics 2 runs on 7 hits and 2 errors. You got Baltimore traveling out to L.A., taking on the Angels out in L.A. Wrigley. I'll go back. I didn't want to play it. I want to fast play it. As the Angels hand the Orioles a loss. Orioles 2 runs on 7 hits and 2 errors. Angels 4 runs on 5 hits and no errors. Let's see if the errors cost them. See if any of those runs was unearned. One of the runs was unearned. Yep. Alrighty, and our last game is the Tigers taking on the Senators in D.C. And the Tigers win in a wild game, 10-6. 10 runs on 18 hits for the Tigers, and the Senators 6 runs on 12 hits and an error. Now let's go take a look at the standings here for the American League. You got the Tigers a half a game up on the Yanks, a game and a half up on the Angels. Cleveland's 3 back. Twins dropped to 4 back. Red Sox are 4 back. Orioles are 4.5 back. White Sox are 6 back. Kansas City 7.5. And the Senators is holding everybody up 9 games back, folks. I want to thank ID Gesture just stopping in. And Philip Reynolds, check out their channels. ID's been playing a lot of Marvels. And check out ID here at 4 o'clock. He'll have the War Room on, folks. I'll be checking that out, him and Tony and Ruff. And like I say, Philip Reynolds is playing a lot of Dice United. So check those 2 channels out. If you're new to the channel here, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for reminders. And on your way out of Minnesota, hit that like button, leave some comments. And maybe we'll be on here a little later in the day. I'm going to go get something to eat here. I'm getting hungry. Like I say, until then, y'all take care and have a good day.